Hello and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be doing a Gran Turismo Sport Nations Cup race, and this just went from bad to worse as we F up on the start, accidentally let go of the brake, we false start, have to take our false start penalty, and we are going to fall all the way back. This is a very chaotic first lap. We qualified on the pole. We're going to go back as far as 14th position right here, going into turn 1. Going to actually go to 15th here as somebody's going to try up the inside. We are going to brake. We are in a low rated lobby here as our safety rating got messed up from Monza. We're going to go into turn 1, 3 wide. Not sure, but we are going to end up picking up a penalty there on accident. But we are going to go around the outside. This guy kind of comes left into us, and we're back up into 12th. Get on the brakes here. Out of nowhere, we get tapped from behind. The guy's wrecking behind us. Somebody's off on our left, so we're going to go up into 11th place. Still have to serve our penalty at some point. So down into third gear around the right-hander, and we are trying to catch the guy in front of us. And this is just a cluster of crap. As everything going wrong, everybody goes off. We end up on the grass getting into the back of that guy, and we're actually just going to drive around the outside of him. So we're going to take another look at that and see what happens. And it's literally like 5 cars. They're all wrecking in front of us, and we barely keep it going straight and going to drive around the outside of us. That's going to put us up into 7th position. Up into 6th there is a car spun on the right. So here we're going to serve our penalty and come into the last couple corners to finish this chaotic first lap, which really set the tone for the race, as we were in a really bad lobby, as our safety rating had dropped to B because of some daily races in Monza from crappy penalties. But we're going to get a great run here, and we're just going to drive around the outside of him. He turns left on us a little bit, but we are going to get up into 5th place now. We are in these Red Bull Juniors, so we're going to skip ahead later on the lap 2. We did catch the guy, and he's just going to drive off right in front of us. So we're up in a 4th place on lap 2. So we've made a lot of passing, and this Mark Martin car is in front of us, and we're going to see if we can run him down. Skip later on to lap 2, we have run him down, and we're going to look for a move here. Not going to be done. Give him a little shove on accident as we tried to look to the inside. Probably should have just drove around the outside of him. Would have saved myself a lot of trouble, but we are in the draft. We are running some very slow laps at this point as we were very frustrated emotionally with how the race had started. But we're going to go into turn 1. Not a great run through turn 1. About even to the guy in front of us. He is running this Babylon livery, so we are going to see if we can, in fact, catch him. And he's going to get on the brakes there. We're going to come up, drop a wheel actually, and that is going to cause us to spin across. And that is our first mistake of the race. Or second mistake if you don't count the false start. What you're going to see is we just come in, we turn in a little too early, drop a wheel. It's going to cause us to run out of exit room, and we are just going to spin off into the distance. So we're spinning from P4. So we come off here now, and we have worked our way back. It took us a couple laps. We did catch him again here on lap 6, and this time, no, not going to make a big deal about it. We're just going to drive straight around the outside of him. And this just shows to see that we are so much faster than the guys in front of than pretty much everybody else in this race. We don't have the fastest lap at the moment, but that would change as we would quit making mistakes and just goal here is just get our head down. We're 20 seconds back. Now we skip up to lap 19 or lap 9, and we are going to come to the pits for our first stop. We are going to go for the medium tires, and that is going to put us out. Oh no, we went for the softs again, so we were doing a 3-stop strategy. So we did run a little longer than, we ran 1 lap longer than we probably should have, but now 27 seconds down. So we skip ahead to lap 12 now, and we are actually only 4 seconds down. And this is our fastest lap of the race, is why we're showing this. We are catching the leader extremely well. We clawed our way back from nearly 20 seconds down to just 3 as one of the cars actually disconnected the 1 leader. But we're going to come through here into the left-hander, downshift into 3rd gear, then you're getting running. You're going to look for those white barriers on the left, start to lift there, downshift into 3rd, get it to rotate nice and quickly through there. and on the power as quickly as possible. This thing has a lot of downforce. This was our fastest lap of the race, is why we're showing you this. Upshift into 6th, right, look for the curb on the left, right after it, you're going to get on the brakes, downshift into 3rd gear, throw it in there, use as much track as possible, and then here, slight lift into the left-hander, use that dip to help you turn. You're going to come all the way over to the right and bring it back in. This is the hardest, this is probably the hardest corner on a lot of, that I've seen in a lot of tracks, and you just lift, and to get it right, it's so difficult to get it right, and the leader looks like he's going to pit, but he is just, I don't know why. They all had this habit that they wanted to run really close to the wall. That was a 1:17.945. That was our fastest lap of the race. It's no great lap by any meaning, but the guy in front of us is going to make a mistake, and that is going to promote us into the lead of the race. So we have found the lead of the race again. So we're going to skip ahead on to lap 16. We're going to come in for our second pit stop. Only 3% fuel left. We had stretched out about a 6-second lead to the guy behind us and second place, and now refueling is a big part, and we are just trying to get the thing full so we don't have to refuel again. And that is going to put us out just over 9 seconds. We've clawed back. This is our third mistake of the race. And as you can hear in the live commentary of just what happened, and basically this was the hardest corner on the whole track, and we basically just spun. So we have somehow clawed the lead back on lap 23 of 25 to just 2.8 seconds, and we are catching him, and we may actually have a shot at this one. We still do need to make another pit stop. So that spin right there really did kill us, and I'll pretty much eliminate it from the race. But we are still much quicker. This is just to show how much quicker we are. We're over a minute ahead of the guy in 3rd place, and still making all these mistakes. But we are catching the leader extremely quickly, as we are on these racing medium tires. We have not pitted for the hards yet. That would be done. We were doing, so you only had to run 1 lap, and we were going to pit at the end of the next one. So 1.9, so we are catching. We do pick up an off-track penalty there, which is very easy to do, as this is, I told you, this is a very sloppy race, but it was entertaining. It was a roller coaster of a race, basically. And there's our last mistake, as we just completely effed up the entry to that corner, and it just cost us, as we just drove in too deep, made a mistake. These things are so easy to make mistakes in, and we did come around and ended up finishing around 20 seconds back off the lead, as we had to make our pit stop 4 tires. So that was our race. Thanks for watching. I know this wasn't a great race, but hopefully it was entertaining to watch, and we will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.